In this video, we address the questions that you asked that I did not answer on some recent What's Up Wednesday shows. The show, it happens every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central. We go for an hour, so inevitably there's a few questions that are not answered during the live stream. And what we do is we come back and we answer them for you here. We try and do that on Sundays. Howdy, my name is Scott. Welcome to my channel, Go Small, W for the van. To live large, to be in great places like a small town, Titusville, Florida, where I'm coming at you from today. We got some really good questions. Talk about lithium batteries, being lonely. Where can I see the van that I have, asks one viewer, and a warranty letter from Winnebago, and shimmy in the rear wheels, and hiding keys so I don't get myself locked out, and a tip on the bike lock. Lots in this short little video. Let's jump right into it. Question number one comes from Jorge. Wants to know what the expiration date for Volta's lithium batteries. I didn't know Volta lithium batteries had an expiration date like Duracell you buy at the grocery store. It does have an 8-year warranty on the battery pack itself. It has a 2,000 cycle life cycle on it. And a cycle is a complete discharge, complete charge. That would be one cycle. I've been living in my van with my Volta system for over 3 years now. At 2.5 years of living in the van full-time, I was only at 40% of that theoretical life expectancy on the cell pack itself. So expiration date, you're probably going to trade out vans before you worry about your Volta battery expiring. And by the way, when it hits the 2,000 cycles, does it stop working? Nope. Just like your cell phone, it keeps working, it just charges a little bit less. Jorge continues on, how long before you have to spend on new ones? I think most folks probably change out their van before they have to do that. They're not really meant to change out like Duracell or Everready. It's a complete system, and again, an 8-year warranty on the battery pack itself. Hopefully that helps you, Jorge. Thanks for asking the question. Next question comes from Scott. He wants to know, do you get lonely when you are on the road? If so, how do you cope with it? That is a great question. That's a simple answer. I do not get lonely on the road. There's being alone, and then there's being lonely. I actually enjoy being alone. I'm not a person that needs people around me to keep me jazzed up and entertained and to be happy. I am quite happy in my van alone with my cat. My partner joins me occasionally, and that's fine. And I go home base once a year. That's fine. But other than that, I am satisfied being alone in my van. If I want to go be around people, what I do is I go places where people are. That's kind of the beauty of my van. And the bike that hangs off the back is that I go to places where there are people so that I can interact. Whether it's coffee shops, beaches, picnic areas, bars, food places, even just kind of hanging out on a little cafe situation in a downtown park. I've done that in Houston and met some really interesting people by doing simple things like that. And when we're done, we're not going to be best friends forever. We're just a casual acquaintance, have a nice chat, be good human beings, and then I go away back into my van, very comfortably alone with my cat, Tuxedo. Yes. So I don't get lonely. I do enjoy being alone. Hopefully that helps. Thanks for the question, Scott. Next question comes from Anne's Senior Adventures. She wants to know, where can I see the van you have? I'm new. Welcome, Anne, Senior Adventures to the Go Small, Live Large family. It's a delight to have you here. The best place to see a Winnebago Travato is one of two places. One would be an RV show. If there's an RV show near you, you are certain to have a Travato 59K floor plan or a 59G floor plan. I have a 59G floor plan. But at an RV show, you can see lots of vans in one space from many manufacturers. If you don't have access to an RV show, the next best place is an RV dealer that carries Winnebago Travato products. You can Google search that. You can go to Winnebago's website. They have a dealer locator tool, and you can find the closest dealer to you. So that is what I would recommend. Seek out a RV show or seek out a Winnebago dealer specifically to see the type of van that I have now. Now note that the 59G floor plan, as I currently have it, no longer exists. Winnebago changed it pretty dramatically, and so you'll be looking at a 2022 floor plan. Anything prior to that, you'll be looking at a used rig, which works really well. Many of them are low mileage. So hopefully that helps. Thank you, Anne. Anne's Senior Adventure. I love seniors on the road. Next question comes from Simply Sonora, a frequent commenter. Wants to know, did you see my question on Instagram about Airbnb? No, I did not specifically. I apologize. Instagram is a great place to follow me, but not a great place to communicate with me. I apologize. There's just so many points of contact these days that commenting in on the YouTube videos is the best way. I do get to that, and in email. There's many ways to contact me through email off my website, GoSmallLiveLarge.com. But if you're trying to get a conversation going off Instagram, I'm going to be late to the party on that for sure. So thanks for your patience. Hit me up on Instagram, though. You're going to see content on Instagram you won't see on YouTube. So, search Instagram, Go Small, Live Large. Next question comes from Robin. Did you see the new warranty letter from Winnebago? I did not, because my rig has been so far out of warranty, they don't even know I exist, probably. Just kidding. Of course, Winnebago knows I exist. I was good enough to get a letter here from one of our viewers that has a Travato still in warranty, and it looks like they're extending the amount of miles that the rig would travel before the warranty runs out. It used to be 12 months, 15,000 miles. A lot of folks are going through those 15,000 miles in their first year. So they kind of run out of warranty based on mileage, and here we can see that it has been extended a bit on the miles. So I have not seen that letter. Again, I am not in warranty any longer on Winnebago. Good question. Thank you, Robin. Any improvement on the warranty, I'm all for. Hey, if you're enjoying this, get a thumb up. Sure appreciate that. Comment below. What kind of questions are you seeing that you need to get answered? And join us for the show, What's Up Wednesday. That's where we take those questions live. Next question comes from David. Wants to know, do you still have the shimmy in the rear wheels? What the heck is David talking about? When I first got my van, there was no issues. When I put on my new K02 tires and wheels, I noticed a shimmy in the back. When I was driving, it was probably around 10 or 15,000 miles, can't remember for sure. When I got to a certain miles per hour, there was a little wobble in the rear end, and it was, let's just pick a number, it was like 30 miles per hour, and then after I passed 35 miles an hour, it went away. David, that wobble has totally disappeared when I lifted the van. I lifted the van with Off-Highway Van in Salt Lake City, and that solved that problem. It hasn't wiggled 1 inch since, so I don't miss that. And I'm on my second set of K02 tires. I love those. And on the wheel. So there's probably something in the suspension system that the lift corrected overall. No more shimmy. That's great. Good question. Next question comes from Jack. He wants to know, have you ever considered hiding a key somewhere on your van? It has, him doing so on his van has saved him more than once. Jack has a Travato K and has a bit of a taste for whiskey like I do. Met Jack at the Super Show when he invited me in with his bride, and we enjoyed some whiskey and some chit chat. Jack, I don't have a key on the exterior. I'm leery of that. It's easy for people to kind of look around, and I'm not sure if it would fall off. So I kind of have just one key with me, and it's either in my pocket or up on my keychain if I am in the van. And if I'm out of the van, I simply take the key with me always, even if I'm just going to the picnic table, because, you might ask why, I've been locked out of my van from my cat. So I take my key with me all the time, and that way I'm not locked out, and I know where my key is at all times, just like my wallet and my cell phone. I don't think I've lost any of those in probably at least 10 or 15 years. Next question, and the last question for this short video to follow up on the What's Up Wednesday questions comes from RH. I bought a combination lock that slides into the trailer hitch. He keeps his spare keys there. Now that's kind of a clever tip. What I might do is look for something like that, and if there's like a little safe that you go in there, you can dial in a combination. It'd be kind of ironic to have a key to get into your hitch safe to extract your spare keys. So again, what I'm doing is I have spare keys at home. If I was to lose the keys altogether, I would retrieve those from home, and if there is a lockout situation, I would simply call a locksmith, as I did in both cases where my cat locked me out. And not a fun thing to do. He's inside, I'm outside, and depending on the weather and conditions, it could be really uncomfortable. Locksmiths come pretty quick these days, about 100, 150 bucks. So not super cheap, don't want to do that too often, but I'm pretty cognizant of where my keys are. So a short video for you today, but just want to make sure we get your questions answered. Please join us for the live stream every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central. What's Up Wednesday? We've got some big guests coming up. You'll want to check out my website to see those. We got some really big guests. I'm really excited. And you can see always the past content where we've answered your questions live. That's what the show is all about. So until we see you soon, I wish you to journey on, and we will see you on Wednesday.